Beerreviews.com. We took out the old sign. I hadn't had that out in probably a year and a half. But we're gonna review a brand new beer from Stone Brewing Company. This is our Enjoy by 2/14/17. As you can see, the red label, hence the Valentine's theme there. This is their Enjoy by series that they've really started to shake it up a little bit. This particular one is brewed with chocolate and coffee, I believe. And so if you watch any of my other beer reviews, I'm a huge fan of Stone. I love their beers. I think they're phenomenal. This one is, obviously the background to it is their deliciously fresh double IPA. 90 IBUs, ABVs are 9.4%. This one was released on January the 8th, about 3 weeks old. And you have 37 days to drink it according to the freshness label. It comes in a six packs, bomber bottles, and on draft. And they're calling this flirtatiously fresh, hence once again the Valentine's Day reference. So if you're ready for this, here we go. These are the hops they are putting in here. And what's interesting about this is when Enjoy by first came out, they didn't release this. But it's got Nugget, Super Galena, Simcoe, Amarillo, Delta, Target, Cascade, Citra, Galaxy, Nelson, Savin, I believe that how you pronounce it is Motica, and Helga. Those last three I'm not real familiar with. But again, this beer is a hop explosion. Now, with that being said, now you're going to mix it with coffee and chocolate. I have no idea what to expect. I will also tell you that through the glass, you could see a bunch of stuff floating around the bottom, which is unlike typical Enjoy by. So I'm not going to pour it. Here, it just started. So there's still about that much left in this glass. I probably poured just a tad more than I really wanted to. But there's a lot of funky stuff floating around in this this beer, which is very uncharacteristic. So again, I hope this isn't a bad batch or whatnot, but it's got that orange color still, like Enjoy by. It's got the white frothy foamy head. You definitely can smell the hops. That is not a mistake there. Interesting. I don't really smell a little bit of sweetness in the chocolate. But it's mainly hoppy. You can smell the background of Enjoy by in there without a doubt. So it talks about, for this limited edition, we added chocolate and coffee to make this devastatingly fresh IPA even more seductive to the palate. We humbly suggest that you use this libation to proclaim your love for someone. And we suggest that someone be you. Loving yourself is exactly what this libation is all about. Love now, remember forever. That's pretty good. I like that. So, cheers. Let's check it out. Wow. It's exactly what they say it is. It is hoppy on the front, that little bit of citrus pop to it that you can always get when you have Enjoy by, and then you get hit immediately at the same time with some bitterness of chocolate, or excuse me, bitterness of coffee, sweetness of chocolate, and it dissipates like that. Because it's, again, Enjoy by, I believe, is one of the best brewed beers on the planet in terms of its quality and what's behind it. It's Enjoy by with coffee and chocolate. It's not bad at all. I expected it to be a lot darker in terms of just its color presentation because of the chocolate and the coffee, but it really isn't. It's very orange-esque, like Enjoy by is. I'm not a huge fan of all the funk floating around in it, but I mean, that is what it is, I guess, as the term goes. And again, I mean, I might have something to do with the brewing process I'm not aware of. But I mean, all these are worth the money. I think I paid $15 or $16 for the 6-pack. I like the fact that, you know, there's a lot of good marketing behind it. But what's most important is what's in the glass. And I mean, it's a IPA with coffee and chocolate background notes that obviously work pretty well for it. So we rate our beers between 1 and 5. I would probably give this honestly about a 3.5 to a 4. I think it's done very well. It's not perfect. I don't like all the funk. And like I said, for the third time now, I don't think that should be in a double IPA like that, in my opinion. And then I like the fact that the coffee and the chocolate are not overpowering, and you can definitely still very much taste that phenomenal double IPA on the background. So check it out. Leave comments if you tried it. Enjoy by 2/14/17. Thanks for watching Micro Beer.